Okay guys, so today is the Porsche Sportscar Together day, where all the Porsche car owners, they come together and have a look at the Porsche cars. So I'm currently just still early entering in. Alright, that is loud. Okay, so we're going to enter up and we are going to wait, alright? This is a showcase of the event.
Members of the media, thank you very much for joining us on this exciting and lovely Saturday. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us today, because we understand that it's a Saturday and some of you might be an off day for you, but you still took the time to be here with us, so we are really appreciative of that. And please give yourselves a big round of applause. That is great. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now to kickstart this very exciting day, I would like to welcome the Chief Executive Officer, Sime Darby Auto Performance, Mr. Christopher Hunter, for his welcoming address.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all coming out here today, media friends. It's been 2.5 weeks since you saw me here in front of this car, but today's a bit different. Yeah? Today is our Sports Car Together day. This concept carries on from the concept that was started last year with the 70th anniversary for Porsche, and we're continuing that tradition this year by gathering Porsche enthusiasts from around the country to one location to be immersed in the culture and enjoy the brand and the culture that comes with it. So this is a really large event for us. It's the largest event that we've ever done here in Malaysia. We've got multiple activities going on simultaneously, and we've got lots of things to do for the whole family. We have display cars, which you'll be familiar with from the 911 launch, with the 8 generations of the 911. We also have our road to electric area here, showcasing the electric technology and hybrid technology coming from the track to the road, and the future technologies which are coming very, very soon. We also have our kids display area there, where the kids can have some fun and do some racing, simulating Sepang track with their pedal cars, tons of fun for them. And we also have our sales gallery down the far end. We have handling 1 and 2 over at the car park over there, so we've got plenty of space to take the cars out and to really get a feel for the handling of the cars and the stability management systems that come with them. Also, of course, we have the track and guided driving on the track. On top of that, we have motorsports displays down below. We have a parts carnival down there with really good deals on genuine spare parts that you can pick up today. On top of that, we have a large Porsche gathering of cars which are already starting now out in the car park there, which are going to make their way out onto the track later today. So it'll be a really good spectacle to see and really feel the passion that comes with the brand. So 2 special announcements that we're going to have for today. One is the Macan S. So we're delighted to be able to launch this today and give you the final retail price that we have on the car. It's our mid-range Macan. It includes now a 3-litre V6 twin-scroll turbocharged engine. The twin-scroll turbocharger is in a hot V configuration, so it sits in between the 3 cylinders of the V6. This allows us to have a shorter port length into the cylinder head, which allows the turbo to respond much more quickly. This makes the car much more reactive. Okay, so Macan S, 345 horsepower, is 14 horsepower more than the previous model. But when you combine that with the lightweight suspension system that comes with the new generation of Macan, the car really feels like a different animal. So that car is also here today, and it will be on the track at some point throughout the day as well. The Macan S comes also with the new premium package, which includes a number of options which were not included in the past. And this includes things like a Bose sound system and 14-way seats, just to name a few. So, starting from 625,000 ringgit, that represents only a 15,000 ringgit increase over the previous Macan S. But when you factor in the premium package which comes with the car, the net increase, basically there is no net increase. It's the same price as the previous one. So, great value, great car, and we're sure that our customers will be absolutely fantastically happy with that new model. Also, announcing today, we have our new Leasing 360. This is our solution for the modern mobility solution. So, owning a car these days gets more and more expensive, but what we've done is we have packaged and bundled together a number of items to create one single holistic leasing price. So our Leasing 360 package includes insurance, includes road tax, includes maintenance, and everything that you need to run the car. And when you factor these costs in with the tax advantages that you get from a leasing scheme, it makes a very attractive proposition for companies. And what we found is if you run the calculation, our leasing package, in most cases, if you factor in the tax, is going to be cheaper than regular financing. So it provides another solution which is particularly attractive for small companies, or those who don't want to be tied up with financing right from the start and be stuck with the car for the next 5 years. So it's a great opportunity. If you'd like to have more information about the finance Leasing 360, please have a chat with me or any of the sales consultants, and we'll give you more information on it. Our websites will be updated shortly, so you'll be able to go in there and select a model, and the system will give you a quote, basically, a price, estimated price of the monthly leasing rate. So, something new for us, something new for our customers, and it really does provide a mobility solution alternative. But for today, please enjoy yourself, take a look at the displays, have a look at the handling courses, have a look downstairs at the motorsports displays, have lots of fun, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris, for the insightful speech. I'm sure everyone here is looking forward to what's in store for them today. Wow, so it sounds like it's going to be a very spectacular year for Sime Darby Auto Performance as well as Porsche in Malaysia with the introduction of the new alternative to modern mobility with the 360 leasing and the announcement of the arrival of Macan S. In every Porsche, ladies and gentlemen, you get a car that delivers a sports car performance no matter the model, with motorsport roots so deeply embedded into the brand. It comes as no surprise as the first ever Sportscar Together Day is held here at Sepang, our very own world-acclaimed motorsports venue. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that there's no better way to enjoy a Porsche than together. Ride together, laugh together, celebrate together. And now with the introduction of the new 360 leasing program, driving a car that delivers sports car performance like a Porsche is more attainable, including the newly announced Macan S. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, there is no one that can deny Porsche of its heritage and deep-rooted motorsports and its achievements speaks loudly for the brand. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like all of you to turn around and divert your attention to the esports area and back of you.
Good morning, members of the media, and welcome to Porsche Sportscar Together today. My name is Sean, and just going to tell you a bit about the history of Porsche and electrification. Now, I don't want to hold you up, you guys must be really excited to test the new 992. But yeah, just let me tell you a story. Yeah? The idea of an electric vehicle is not something new to Porsche. Right? As a 23-year-old in the year 1900, the idea was conceived where there was a Lochner Porsche mixed hybrid concept, which used a two-wheel drive powered car, and is driven by the hubs. And the concept was later expanded with to include a petrol generator, which is very familiar to what we have today. Moving on, in 2010, Porsche introduced the 997 GT3R hybrid, possibly one of the first GT cars that ever go to compete. And even though it wasn't categorized in any homologation, in Monterey, it totally wiped out the class. It is the fastest time, and of course the technology from there then trickled into the performance models, such as our road performance models, such as the Cayenne and the Panamera. So all these advancements that will be made on track always trickle into the performance cars. It's part of our DNA. Next up, the two beasts on my left. Starting off with this, the combination of years of engineering and hard work, and part of the Holy Trinity, some might say, the 918 Spider, coupling the 4.6 liter V8 engine from the 2013 Spider with two electric motors to produce somewhere there was 887 horsepower and 1,200 Newton meters of torque. With this powertrain, it meant that there was little to or no lag. It was a very, very responsive car. And I'm sure you all guys really like ring times. We officially, I repeat, officially lapped the ring in 6 minutes and 57 seconds. So, And with regards to the e-hybrid stuff, it has a range of 36 kilometers. And moving on to the 919. And in 2014, Porsche chose to go back into prototype racing, and this is what they entered. A very highly engineered 2-liter V4 engine coupled with the MGU unit, producing there about 1,000 brake horsepower on wheel. The battery is a liquid-cooled lithium-ion battery, and S-Sync made its way into that car as well. Now we all know that the story didn't go so well for Porsche in 2014, but the Porsches and Weissach did not give up. They went back, and as you can see, they won 3 on the trot. It's a testament to engineering and the sheer determination that they portrayed. Yeah? And also, we're proud to have Earl Weber and his memorabilia, 2-time winner of Le Mans, and we're very, very proud to be associated with Earl, who is also one of the SDAP trainers. And it's really nice to have him. And fun fact, the 4-point headlights on that car are initially inspired by the 4-point headlamps on this car. So, as I said earlier, racing, the technology from racing always trickles down into our road cars. In keeping up with that mantra, we move on to our current performance model, which is the Panamera 4 e-hybrid. It has a 2.9 liter V6 engine, and with electric power produces about 462 horsepower with 700 Newton meters of torque. Similarly, with the 918, in E mode, which means completely electric, it has a range from up to 51 kilometers and a top speed of 140 kilometers in E mode. And this also includes energy recovery system. So as you brake, it will harvest the energy and reuse it again. Now, you might ask, what does the future hold for Porsche? Well, originally known as the Mission E concept, the Taycan represents a new addition to the Porsche lineup. Its first fully electric car. Fun fact, right? The Taycan means the soul of a spirited young horse. Yeah, soul of a spirited young horse. And that ties in with the theme, the soul electrified theme that is available on the Taycan. Facts, I mean, you can refer to some of the facts up there. More than 600 horsepower, a 0 to 60 time of less than 3.5 seconds. Top speed of above 250 kilometers an hour. And with full charge, a range of thereabouts 500 kilometers. It uses a synchronous motor, more robust, able to handle more full load acceleration, and can do it again and again, not like some other things. It also has an 800 volt battery, which is a class leader because everybody else has a 400 volt. And this allows faster DC charging to be used on the car. Right? So a typical DC charger with 175 kilowatts of charge will be able to get you full charge in about 40 minutes. Now, that is pretty quick if you ask me. And it's basically a cup of tea and you're ready to go. Now, obviously the challenge with all of this new technology pertains to the infrastructure. Now, we here are working very hard to make sure that the ownership of an electric vehicle shouldn't be something problematic. We want to make it as seamless and smooth as possible. And so, of course, DC charging stations will be available at Porsche dealerships. So I mean, you can pop in for a coffee, have a chat with your sales advisor, service advisor, whatever. And by the time you are done with that, you have full charge and you're ready to go. We are also working on strategic locations along the North-South Highway so that we can have charging ports along the North-South Highway for you to stop and have a break. Home charging is also available, but typically it'll take about 7 hours to receive full charge. So basically, just get home, plug it in, go to bed, get up next day, and you got full range. So yeah, and all this is to make the overall experience of owning an electric vehicle more pleasurable. In summary, we as a company are very excited to bring the Taycan out to the market, and it represents something that is very new for the brand, pushing the boundaries every single time. For Porsche, we think that e-performance is the way forward, and regardless of it being an electric car, performance will always be at the center. And even Freddie Porsche said the last car Porsche ever made will always be a sports car. I mean, this is just the beginning for us, and we can't wait to see what we have in store for the future. So that concludes my bit, guys. You can enjoy your day, enjoy the 992. It's absolutely brilliant. And thank you.
Thank you very much, John, for the wonderful presentation. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to invite you to check out all the 8th generation of the Porsche 911. As you can see, we have a very beautiful and attractive gallery here, so please feel free to take pictures, upload them on your social media, get to know the heritage of the brand and an insight into the past and future of Porsche. And also, later we will have a Porsche parade later on at 3:30, so be sure to be at the pit lane by 3:20 so you can witness a carol of Porsches. We have over 200 Porsches at one place to celebrate and also to achieve the largest Porsche gathering, and that is something that we do not want to miss. And ladies and gentlemen, before we adjourn, I understand that all of you have your pre-allocated slots and assigned stickers for your driving activity. With that, you can refer to the person in charge and he or she will bring you to the next segment of today's agenda. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attendance. We hope you enjoy your driving experience with us here at Porsche. Have a great evening ahead. See you soon.
Alright, look at the chart. So, as you can see, Porsche Malaysia decided to display every model in this showcase here, showroom showcase. The F model, all the specs, everything, all in detail. You got this G model as well. Just for you guys to look at, right? Let's look over to the red car. Ooh. This is fun. Wow, those huge spoilers, really iconic. 993. Over here the 996. Man, still in pristine condition. All these cars still in pristine condition. Amazing. 997. GTS 9191. 991. Wow, this has a 7-speed manual gearbox. Look at that. Let's look at other cars as well. This is Panamera 4, if I'm not wrong. Fiber top. I think most of the chassis is carbon fiber. Oh, look at that. Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, man. So this is the 992 current generation of the 911 Carrera. Looks fantastic. Really looks fantastic. Cool. Okay, we're going to have a quick look around on the new Macan S. Alright. This is just a quick look around. So as you can see just now, when the Christopher Hunter mentioned that this has the premium package. Alright. Let's check out the interior of the car first. Alright. Don't really have the opportunity to always do luxury car. Alright. Bose speaker system. Fantastic. Oh, look at the dash. Not bad. Well, for the center console, almost all looks kind of similar from Porsche. But I have to say the interior, smells very nice leather. Alright. Keyless entry. Let's look at the back. Alright. Let's look at the back. Very cool. You really could sit. Let's take this down. Yeah, you got two cup holders, real air conditioning. You got additional USB ports. You want to charge your phone up. Alright. You want to charge your phone. You can control a lot of things. Damn. This is nice. Very nice. Alright. This is just a quick walk around video. Alright.